Philippines has raised an alarm over China's increasing aggression in the disputed South China Sea. It says it is keeping all the options open, including the potential for new international lawsuits. Here's a report.
China is amplifying its aggression, ramping up its intimidation campaign in the disputed South China Sea, keeping its neighbor, Taiwan and Philippines on their toes. These are the images of Philippine Coast Guard warning Chinese ship from entering into its maritime zone. It is CCG-5901, nicknamed Monster Ship, the world's largest Coast Guard vessel that belongs to China. The gigantic ship is 541 feet long and has a displacement of 12,000 tons. It is said to be thrice the size of US Coast Guard vessels. The ship is also known to have more firepower as compared to its counterparts in the US. Armed with anti-aircraft guns, CCG-5901 has two main 76.2mm guns to tackle threats in the high seas. Its massive fuel storage capacity allows it to undertake extended missions up to 45 days. Philippines is protesting against China's continued presence in its economic zone and territorial waters. It accuses China of intimidation tactic intended to discourage Filipino fishing. It claims China is normalizing its legal presence in the disputed Scarborough Shoal.
All options are on the table because the closer the monster ship is in Philippine waters, the more it makes tensions high and the more that the Philippine government contemplates things it was not contemplating before. But on the part of the Philippines, these are clear consequences kasi nga you're pushing us to the wall.
The monster ship has been last located 143 kilometers west of Capones Island in Zambales province. The Philippine Coast Guard has deployed vessels to pressure the Chinese ship to move further away from the coast of Zambales. China defends its intensive Coast Guard patrols. It warns Manila against driving a wedge between China and other countries.
The Chinese Coast Guard's patrols and law enforcement is in accordance with the law in relevant waters and is beyond reproach. We once again warn the Philippine side to immediately stop all infringement, provocation, and hyping, and to stop all actions that undermine peace and tranquility in the South China Sea and complicate the situation.
The clashes between the two nations have become more frequent even as Philippines deepens security ties with the US and other allies in a bid to assert its own claims. The disputed waterway is a strategic shipping route through which about $3 trillion of annual commerce moves. How far will China go to prove expansive claims is yet to be seen. Bureau Report, WION World is One.